Hello guys and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are back on Football Manager, and as we saw in the last episode, this is happening. Santiago Castro is leaving Bologna for pastures new. He's going to Al Nassr for 43 million all in total. Some of it is add-ons, but we're going to get 25.5 million added to the budget, and it's sad to see him go, but he wanted to leave. And he's gone. We did delay it for a week, but he's now gone. We have played one game in between episodes, which was there on the screen. You can see it, Cagliari. We won 4-1. Let's look at it in slight more detail. I don't think Castro actually scored in this game. We were 1-0 down to Lavumbo, but Gallo scored pretty instantly. Jonathan Rowe, Vergara and Profundi off the bench for Castro got a goal as well. So there goes Castro. We're now going to have to try and find a replacement for him. I have already bid for someone, which I will just leave as a surprise when it comes through. But the contract's been sent for that and everything, so hopefully it will be soon. However, we are now going into a game against Napoli in the league, where I can't remember where they are. They are 6th. So, I mean, there's now I've only just noticed, but there's a 7-point gap now between us and 6th. Which is sizable. We are 5 off top. Juve above us by 1 point, but do have a game in hand. This is a big game, away from home as well. But this is the problem now. We don't have Castro. I mean, he didn't really play well last game and didn't score. So I'm actually going to reward Profundi with the start as he scored off the bench. And I'm actually going to start Vergara on the right because Cambiaghi didn't play the best. And Dor's going to come back in. And I mean, we need to make some signings. We've not got many players now. So that's going to be the 11 to start. Martinelli is keeping his place in goal. No, it's not the 11 to start because players are tired. That was silly of me not to check prior to started speaking. I'm actually going to start Helland and Ferguson. He's going to come out for Pabega. And those are the changes. Buffoni's got a chance to impress. He's got 4 goals in the league. I think, all in the league. He might just be in it, all comps though. He's wanted on loan by a lot of teams, but Orban is also under offers from Wolves and Southampton for loans to boys, so he might be going. So there might be a lot of transfers happening in this episode or in the next 2 episodes. It's probably going to be just the 3 games in this one, but we'll start with Napoli. We then have Sociedad, I think, in the Europa League, which I think is a big game. And then we finish off with someone else that I'm unsure of. But these first 2 games are the 2 bigger ones of the episode. Helen getting a rare start at centre half. And let's see if we can get the 3 points. Ball through to Profundi. In behind, can he do anything? He loses it. So no. But we've got the second ball. Vergara just about gets on the end of it. Profundi's in the box. Profundi! And we're in front inside 2 minutes. And Profundi's putting some doubt in my mind about this signing a new boy, because that's 2 in 2 now, and he scored quite a few recently. There's good movement from him in both. I mean, he lost the ball initially, but he made the run. And do I want to spend like £35 million on a new striker, which is what I believe I've had accepted if I've already got Profundi here who's performing? But it's leaving me in a bit of a I don't know what to do scenario. It's going to be a Napoli corner. Big men in the box, plenty of bodies in the box. We've got everyone back by the looks of it. De Bruyne's cross comes in, Helland clears. But yet again, there's a push in the box. Every episode it seems to be happening at the moment. It's Pabega on McTominay, and that's so soft. Lukaku with a chance to equalise now. He literally didn't even get near the ball, and Pabega just fouled him. Martinelli doesn't save again. I think that's the 3rd penalty in 3 games, maybe, or 3rd in 4. And having started well, we've thrown away our goal lead, and now we're going to be under pressure. Miranda on the corner, into the box. McTominay clears. Profundi on the edge, goes past his man, and now we have a penalty. I'm going to have to check who's on it because Ferguson's not on the pitch. I think it might be Miranda. It will be Miranda, I think. I mean, I'm going to risk it. Usually this never works for me, putting someone on a penalty, but he's won it. He's asked, currently the striker. Try and feed him the confidence. I'd rather a striker take the penalty than the left back, even though Miranda's got a good track record. Profondi, please repay my faith. Please, sir. Simon Profondi, of course he misses. I'm cursed. He's cursed. It is a cursed thing to do. Take it from it. Never personally put someone on the penalty unless it's a dead rubber. If it actually means something, the goal, do not put someone on it because it never works. 2 subs left. We're going to just use them on the players. Tyrant Zortaya comes off, as does Ajidaran for Ferguson. And home, we do have a highlight though. Chirodia, Miranda, Azeki, Babega, Cambiagi, Profundi, Babega. Come on! Profundi, with the assist, is what you will get from him instead of Castro. He's a bit more of a playmaker. Lovely build up, Babega, with a nice little pass into Cambiagi, and he carries on his run, and he fires a brilliant shot past Milinkovic-Savic in goal. Just powers through him, and it's 2-1 to us. This will be a big win for the Bologna boys. Subs hadn't even come on, I don't think, at this point. But is there going to be a highlight from kickoff? It looks like there is. I'm not even going to really speak because we all know what happens in this save. Something's going to happen from kickoff. Never just peters out. We've won the ball back. Are we going to get a third? Cambiagi, home. Pabega's there. Cambiagi, back to Pabega. Holmes on the overlap. He finds him. Cambiagi's made a great run. He's in. Profundi's in the box. He's hesitated for whatever reason. Pabega over the bar. Well, it's tipped over by Milinkovic-Savic. There we have it, though. A big win. We actually move up to third. Juve lose to Cessna. And we are now in third. Still 5 points off top with Roma winning. Did Inter won as well. Both teams won. I mean, Roma beat AC. But nevertheless, for our own project, that is a big win. That now puts us 4 points ahead of fifth in the Champions League spots. And that is probably our goal, realistically, for this season, is to try and push into the Champions League through the league. And we are currently sat there. We've got the next game after Real Sociedad is Pisa, so we should be hoping to win that at least. But we now go into this game needing a win in the Europa League. Right, well, we've got an absolute treat in the Europa League. We've barely got any players. 2 random youth players have been quick picked into the squad. Helland unregistered, Vergara suspended, Pabega's injured, Tonkvist and Guarino, Dominguez and Ilic are all unregistered. So this is the 11 we're going to go with. I mean, it's not too indifferent. A bit of rotation to help with fitness. Profundi starts up front again, though. We've got Rowan Cambiagi on the wings. We're currently just inside the playoff spots. So a loss is bad here. If we get a draw, it's not the end of the world. There's another game in a week, which will be in the next episode. But we're going to hope to try and get some points on the board here. But Sociedad are not pushovers. They're going to be tough opposition, similar to Napoli last game. But fingers crossed we can get it done. Home. Cambiagi, Ferguson. Home, who's been very impressive this season. Cambiagi, home again. Canifon across. Profundi's in there. Profundi scores his first in the Europa League. Do I need to sign this other striker? I really don't know if I do. Profundi's stepping up to the plate currently. I think I will sign him anyway, just because I like the look of him, and having 2 good strikers will never harm us, especially if we're trying to push for Champions League. But Profundi is stepping up, and I wasn't expecting it, to be fair, so fair play to him. Vitic gets the loose ball, finds home. Vitic, Hegem, Miranda on a booking. I thought I thought that was going to get given as a foul for a second. Miranda, Ferguson hits the bar. Cambiaghi, Pafundi, he's got 2. And wow, he's really putting his stamp down. I mean, don't get me wrong, hard chances to miss in all reality, especially the first one, but he has to be in the right place, and that's a proper striker's finish there. I mean, we get a bit of luck with the deflection off of Gomez. It's a brilliant back heel, in fact, from Cambiaghi, and it looks like Pafundi slots it in between the keeper's legs. And, I mean, we're 2-0 up. We needed a win, and the boys are providing currently. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. And looks like we've got a free kick here as well. Miranda over it. He's hit the other post by the looks of it. And they've managed to clear. Yes, come on. Another big win for the boys. I mean, Sociedad had plenty of possession again, but they never really offered much going forward. Only 1 shot on target. Don't really know where that puts us in terms of the Europa League table. But considering we were short-staffed and we ended up playing Fognacci up front, was his name? Some youth player that had just been quick picked onto the bench. Moves up to 16th on 11 points. So with 3 points off 8th, we're not going to get top 8. But we are now 4 points. We already have playoffs. Okay, so big win. We have secured playoffs for the Europa League. Slim chance of top 8, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen really. Pafundi is out for 2 to 3 weeks. 10 days to 2 weeks, right? So that's not good in the sense. I mean, there's another offer for Gift Orban that I'll accept. Let's hope we can sign this new striker before the weekend. It would be quite handy since we've now got to either play Rowe or Gift Orban there. Is that him signed? That was so like anticlimactic. Registration. Is he here? He is here. Okay, it's because he's under 22. Right, well, that's the man we've signed. Sorry about the lack of build-up. You know what? He's coming back into the first team. Maya is back in as the 3rd choice striker if Orban leaves, so that would be striker position sorted. But the man we have signed is Esposito, as you can see, 35 million combined. Very good stats. Seemed a pretty good replacement really for Castro. He's not played. He's played 1 sub appearance this season, so he's going to probably take some time to build up to speed. He's automatically doubled in value. You can see he's on fat wages though. He's got 4 goals in 10 games for the Italian national team, but that's a big signing prior to this game, as we didn't really have a striking option going into it. Who the hell is Stevenello? Who? Who are you? I don't know who you are, mate. You're not getting a new contract. I don't even know who you are. Right, final game of the episode against Pisa. The new boy starts up front. A few changes due to rotation and fitness levels. Pafundi injured, as well as Pabega. So Dominguez is on the right. Vergara is playing in this left centre mid role that he has filled every now and then. Azeki's in on the right centre mid. Jidaran DM, so it's like a fully rotated midfield 3 really. And Dorr and Ferguson both tied after midweek. Maya is sitting on the bench, but probably won't get much time. Maybe the last 10 minutes or so if we need him. But that's the team. Esposito starts up front. Hopefully he can get off to a good start. It's a decent team to start against Pisa, not the greatest. And yeah, I mean, he's going to take the number 9. And let's see if he can stake his claim and fend off Simone Pafundi from the main striker spot. Highlight in the last minutes. Nothing has happened all game. Is this just going to tick to full time? Or are Pisa going to get a goal? We should have already scored in this game. We've been very poor. Looks like the games may have caught up with us fitness-wise. proven by Gallo there, and we do concede. Fuck's sake, man. Honestly. I mean, I have gone very attacking, so it's probably, it will be my fault, but that's so poor. I mean, come on, man. We've been poor all game. This is just classic Bologna. 2 good results, and then you throw it away last game of the episode with a 1-0 loss to Pisa. There needs to be a... I need to look deep into I need to really stretch this £19 million that I've got left to make a few signings, because the depth isn't the best, and yeah, we've suffered in that game probably because of the depth there. Right, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Obviously, started off well and then finished off with a disappointing loss to Pisa. Next episode, we'll start off with our final game in the Europa League against Braga, and it'll also include the Italian Cup tie against Napoli. I have looked at some transfer targets in between the last game and this outro. I think I've targeted that we probably need 1 midfielder, a right winger, and probably another striker, just because there's promises to strengthen the striking department. So I have put a loan offer in for a striker. The DM, I did look at Salvatore Esposito, I think his name is, the other Esposito from Sampdoria, and he wanted too high of a squad role basically, and he wouldn't negotiate, so that's off the table currently. There is one other player I've been looking at, which is Davide Fratesi from Inter, who's transfer listed for about 7 mil. So I may go in for him. It's just right wing I'm struggling to make a decision on. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. The transfer window will actually end next episode as well. I've just noticed that is in between, well, just after the Torino game in the league. So we'll see what I will do next episode, and we will have a finalised squad also. So if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like. Drop a like. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.